Hello everyone and welcome to Werewolf with Outside Extra, Outside Xbox, Johnny Chiodini and Dicebreaker and Eurogamer. That's right.
Whoa.
This is the most channels we've ever assembled for a game of Werewolf.
Yeah, and they'll all be dead soon.
Wait, what?
From wolf crimes.
Steal? What?
Yep. So that's, if your channel is out, you have to delete it.
Yeah.
I'm playing on hard mode.
We said it was high stakes, and you
could
all
have told
agreed.
us this before we joined.
Well.
Yeah, I left that bit out. Sorry.
Yeah. We already owe our channel to Eurogamer, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, it's
that's true.
it's playful.
Collecting debts at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Show of hands if you have never played Werewolf before. Andy, put your hand down.
And he's just doing a practice lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Ooh, pro strats.
Maddie and Ian have never played Werewolf before. Well, that's all right. I'll quickly run through the rules, and for the viewers at home as well. So, Werewolf is a social deduction game. The idea is that I will be running it. Everyone who's playing, they are all villagers in a village that is cursed by a secret werewolf infestation. The werewolves come out at night and choose a villager who they want to kill, and it is up to the villagers to identify the werewolves. So the game is split into two phases. In the night phases, the werewolves choose their victim. In the morning, in the daytime, the body is discovered and everyone can discuss who they think the werewolf is. They can make wild, baseless accusations. They can vote on who to burn, and they can burn at the stake one player a day, and hopefully they will identify and get the werewolves. There are a couple of other roles. The way we're going to play it, we've got 7 players. We're going to play with 2 werewolves per game, although those werewolves will only be choosing 1 villager each night to devour horribly. There is the werewolves will be randomly assigned by me using a random number generator. I will also be randomly assigning a seer who, during the night phase, can investigate another player and find out whether they are a villager or a werewolf, which I will let them know with a kind of a nod of the head. A nod of the head means, I'm afraid, yes, a werewolf. A shake of the head means, no, not werewolf.
Can I ask that you actually go if it's a werewolf?
Very
Free
good.
to ask.
Yes, fine.
I must.
Fine. That's okay. I will also be randomly assigning someone to be a healer. Now, once a night, the healer can choose a player to protect, and they are saved for that night, and that night only, from violent werewolf murder. The healer can choose themselves, and we're going to play a few games like that, and then we're going to mix it up. We're going to replace the healer with a different role called the hunter. At the point where they are killed, should that happen, they can just choose anyone they want to murder with a crossbow. And they don't have to consult anyone on that. It's pure gut instinct. They don't have to kill anyone. But should they want to just go out with a crossbow bolt fired into at someone they wish to dispatch,
It's nice to have some company on the long road.
What's the win condition, Luke? Is it when the werewolves outnumber the villagers?
So, for the villagers to win, they must find and identify and kill every werewolf. For the werewolves to win, they must draw equal numbers-wise with the villagers. So if there are 2 villagers left and 2 werewolves, that's it. The werewolves have won. Okay. Does anyone have any questions, or shall we begin?
What if mine was silly, Ellen? You go.
No. Mine was really silly.
Okay.
You go.
Who will be sillier? We'll see. I was gonna say, like, if I think I can take on a werewolf one-on-one, then maybe I could win if I fight the werewolf one-on-one. I know that physically won't happen, but
How do we test
always
that?
try.
yeah, I just think that I
roll a
could.
d20.
It mechanically cannot happen, Liv, but there's no reason we can't weave your efforts into the storytelling.
Yeah, you can go down fighting 100%.
Love that. Love that.
Ellen, what was your question?
Can I Bagsy violent werewolf murder as a band name, please? Acceptable.
Yes, you
Thank
can.
I have a question.
Okay,
Does anyone else get chandelier in their head every time Luke says
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Regrettably,
Okay. Well,
This isn't really a question, but it's a bit of an,
more of a statement.
I had a bit of an epiphany,
Yeah.
like an epiphany. Like, this is a game about werewolves, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But it's also about werewolves. So it works on 2 levels.
Wow.
That's actually pretty good.
Clever game.
Wow.
No one ever asks how wolves.
Werewolves.
Just werewolves.
Werewolves.
Okay, is that all out of everyone's system now?
No, but let's press on.
Okay. All right. Welcome, villagers. You are all humble villagers in the thriving small township of Praiseporth. It is a coastal town. The village started very, very small, was settled by your great-grandparents, but, you know, you've all worked hard, and the village has indeed thrived. You've opened trade routes with neighbouring villages. You've even managed recently to secure a new, over-the-water, a naval exchange and trade route with a village that is across a broad river that you previously thought would be completely inaccessible, the town of Lycanshire.
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
We trade ducks, sacks of grain, and wolves very carefully.
It's an absolute logistical nightmare.
You have to take the sack of grain over first and then you put the wolf in.
Yes, so I think we're going to find all of the villagers at the start of the game. They're all just gathered down by the port. They're you're looking at the first ship is coming in from Lycanshire. It's a big moment. The whole village is gathered. What exciting items will they have to trade? And as the ship pulls into pulls in, you see that on the ship's wheel, as it emerges from the fog, there is simply one hand gripping the wheel and nothing attached to it.
We've got one of those new one-hand navigation systems I've read about
It's
in the almanac.
hands-free.
If
You get a free
only.
hand.
What a deal.
This doesn't look good for my Steam Deck delivery.
Yeah, the PS5 was kind of supposed to be on this ship, but it's not happening.
We have it's a humble village of 5 traders.
As you rush onto the boat, you find that it's awash with blood and gore. It seems that everyone on board has been murdered. Frantic, you sort of exchange looks, try and figure out what happened. There's no clue, but then suddenly you'd hear just over the side of the water a sort of sploosh, sploosh. It's 2 sounds as 2 large objects seem to have dropped into the water. How odd. I guess there's nothing to do but go back to your village.
Open fire.
Into the water.
Into the water. Yeah, you do that, but you don't find anything.
Hey, stop looking.
Okay, so as the evening draws in, you're all feeling a little uneasy about, well, it's the first time you've seen violence on this horrible scale ever in your sweet town of Praiseporth. But you all settle in for the night. Maybe tomorrow will be a little brighter. Before we do that, let me assign roles for this round. Night descends on the once sleepy, now slightly uneasy town of Praiseporth. Everyone close your eyes. Thank you. And mute your microphones as well, I should say.
Oh. I'm going to have to open my
Yeah,
eyes.
You can open your eyes to mute your microphone. Sorry, I forgot that little instruction. Okay, everybody muted? Looks like it. Okay, great. Werewolves, open your eyes to reveal yourselves to each other and the audience. Werewolves, who would you like to kill? Werewolves, close your eyes. Thank you. Would the seer please open their eyes? Hello, seer. Who would you like to investigate? Seer, please close your eyes. Healer, please open your eyes. Healer, who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you, healer. Please close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes. And unmute your microphones.
Hello.
Oh gosh.
Morning.
Oh, what a refreshing sleep that was.
Day has broken. Yes, how lovely. You all stroll out of your houses. Yes, bathed in the dawn light. In Praiseporth, you get up pretty early because the working day is just begun, and as soon as the sun's
Get
up,
those PS5s out.
exactly, you burn in daylight. The PS5 factory is already churning out PS5s ready for distribution. But as you head up to the factory and you all punch in and walk to your PS5 making station, you notice
The
that
controllers.
someone hasn't shown up to work today.
Oh.
That's odd. You head over to Mike's house. And when you knock on the door, there's no response, but there are claw marks on all the doors. There's a smashed window. And what's this? You go inside. Oh my gosh, it's like a Mike balloon exploded in here.
Oh no!
Description.
Bits of Mike coat the walls. Oh my
No.
gosh, there's not much left. Mike has been killed by some horrible monster, and someone in the village must have done it.
He's
It's
the one
worse.
he has to program Astro's Playroom into all the PS5s.
Oh no! Pre-order cancelled.
I found a Stadia controller under the bed, so I just hide it to protect his reputation.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do.
All right, we need to investigate this Mike murder.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
did you do it, Andy?
I mean, that would seem to be the obvious conclusion, wouldn't it? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I do always kill Mike in these things. I can tell you that it wasn't me this time.
Very convincing.
Yeah. I think it would be the obvious thing for me to do. So if someone were trying to frame me, they'd probably kill Mike first.
But would you think of that?
Would
know?
you do that thinking that they would never think it's me because they know I always do that, and it's like
Yeah, they know I
a
would never
double
do
bluff
that.
situation.
Exactly, Maddie. Exactly.
Well, I think it's something that people who've played Werewolf with me before would know. So,
Oh.
Which would place the suspicion
Yeah, but
firmly at Ellen
I'd also-
and me and
yeah.
Mike, but not Mike because
Mike's
Mike's
but
dead.
not Mike.
dead.
Yeah.
What if
I
Mike did
also
it?
know that Andy would just do it for the lols, like just for the pure chaos of it.
just thinking this through, I think the most suspicious person in this situation is Ellen. That's not saying she did it. I'm just saying if I had to make a choice out of the people who are currently playing, I would say Ellen.
That's
Would you
true
like
for
to make an
most
accusation and
situations.
put it to the vote, Andy?
Yeah, why not? I accuse
it's
Ellen.
happening.
Oh wow!
I accuse Andy.
Oh, you got in there first.
Nice.
All right, Andy did
It's
get
an
in there
Oxbox
first.
off.
So, if you think that Ellen should be burned at the stake and is indeed a werewolf, raise your hand.
It's too early for. We simply
It's a
don't
lot.
have the data.
And if you think that Andy is a werewolf and should be burned at the stake, raise your hand.
I do a little bit now.
Okay,
Firmly on the fence.
Yep, I'm not seeing a majority there,
Sorry.
but file away just mentally who wanted who dead, because they are data points, folks.
We can't get rid of Andy. Andy's the only one who can slide the polystyrene into the box without tearing a corner.
Here's a
I've
talent.
never worked out how to do it. It's like getting the hummus out of the sleeve without breaking it. Nigh on
Not
impossible.
possible.
After a panicky and unsettled day, many PS5s are going unbuilt. As
Lunch was hummus.
Tragedy.
That's
Yeah.
the true tragedy. Yeah.
It really is.
as this day plays out, you're not really sure what to do. But perhaps it was a one-off. Perhaps Mike simply exploded.
He's inclined to do such a thing. You know?
Classic Mike.
Mike sometimes does stuff like that.
Yeah, he was always saying, "Oh, I'm going to explode tomorrow if I don't finish these drives." You know,
We never took him seriously.
Someone that's really.
And if
it's bad that he has to program Astro's Playroom in from scratch every single time.
Every single time, yeah.
And as you all head back to your homes, you make sure to lock your doors and bar your windows because you don't want anything getting in. Let's see if your defensive preparations are enough. Okay, it is now nighttime, everyone. Mute your microphones and close your eyes. Werewolves, open your eyes. Werewolves, indicate to me who it is that you would like to kill. Werewolves, close your eyes. Sia, open your eyes. Sia, who would you like to investigate? Sia, close your eyes. Healer, open your eyes. Healer, who would you like to protect this night? Okay, Healer, close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes.
Yawn.
You unbar the windows. You unlock the doors. It takes a little while. You've all been very, very careful. You step out into the town square. You look around for each other. You don't even think of heading to the factory. You just want to make sure that everyone's alive right now before you can even think about making dual sense controllers. It seems that someone is indeed missing. Where's Maddie? There's no indication that she made it out of her house. You head over to Maddie's house. You find only a splintered door and a blood trail leading away. There are gouges in the ground where huge claw marks have dragged something off. Something is really feasted. You find the odd limb, maybe a finger, a bit of ankle. But that's it. No. It seems.
I fall to my knees. I fell a video producer. Now I'll have to do so much more work.
Maddie was the one who wrote the PS logo on the chassis.
No.
Oh, I can't do that. Never learned to write.
Oh dear.
Count to 5.
Only one. I learned the letters P and S, and we were fine.
Yeah. That's all we needed.
Well, villagers, who done it?
This has all the hallmarks of somebody trying to throw someone off the scent of Ox or Oxtra.
Well, what I was going to say was from the last round, I baselessly accused Ellen because, you know, I was thinking on the Oxbox line, but I thought it was interesting how quickly Ian jumped in to pile in with a vote, which I thought was interesting.
Well, that's because I initially thought it was you, and then Ellen also thought it was you. So I was
just said Andy because he voted for me, so mine was purely retaliation.
Oh, I was just backing you up because I thought strength in numbers.
Interesting.
Yeah, but how many of those numbers were there? Exactly 2. How many werewolves are there? Exactly 2.
Ian, just look into the camera for me. Ian, can you just look into the camera for me? Are you a werewolf?
You have to say if you're a werewolf.
I swear I am not. Wait, what?
Okay.
Couldn't even say it.
Couldn't even say it. That's not damning.
I'm not a werewolf.
All right.
Is this like you haven't explained this part of the rules to me? Is this like police, like where you?
No, I was just
you're a police officer.
No, it's called it's PlayStation. PlayStation 5.
I will just interject here to see that
this
is not Andy is not invoking a mechanic. Andy is simply asking you to look him in the eye and make a vow.
Okay.
It's the sort of thing that a non-werewolf would just easily say off the top of their heads without any kind of trouble. Or
you lot have played Among Us with me. I'm just tragically bad at anything.
This is true.
I am not a werewolf, and you need me because I put the fuses in the plugs of the PlayStations, and they won't turn on without me.
God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the question is, Ian, how short is your fuse?
Oh,
gets the job done.
I don't think a werewolf is just anger management issues. There's a little more to it than that.
All I'm saying is, if
my God, a talking corpse.
Yeah.
Oh!
Zombie.
It's just gas escaping the body.
Yeah.
And it's-
If I'd already been accused once by Andy, say, and then I wanted to dissuade people from thinking 'twere me, I would kill anybody but Andy.
Exactly.
also
And I also
good.
Well,
think
that's why
that we
I
need
thought
to
I was
start-
safe.
We need to
I was
start
like, I'm
accusing-
not going to get killed because they want to use me as a.
That is.
And what safer way to protect yourself from werewolf attack than by going out as a werewolf and attacking others?
I'm hearing a
Didn't do
great
that
deal
though,
of
did I?
sass and speculation and not a lot of accusation. Is there one to make? Otherwise, it might be
Well, I
time.
think we need to kill someone because if we don't,
Yeah, we do.
then
Yeah.
we go into the next round with 2 werewolves and they kill someone and then they win.
Are you volunteering?
Yeah, I'm volunteering you.
No, don't volunteer me. Well,
Okay.
Popcorn as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Casual.
Yeah, making a really big show of not being full. Like, oh, me, I couldn't possibly be.
Manage another
I've got
fight.
plenty of room.
I volunteer you then.
All right.
Okay, Ellen made the accusation first, got in there. So, Ellen has accused Ian of the most despicable of crimes, werewolfery.
Do I look like someone who could do a despicable thing? Come on.
Raise your hand if you believe.
Uh-oh, I just
Ian.
screwed myself.
Raise your hand if you believe Ian to be a werewolf.
Still got a bit of Mike in his teeth.
Okay. That is 3 votes to 1.
Wait,
Okay.
Johnny, why didn't you? No, it's fine.
This
Don't
is
worry.
the other
I'm
werewolf. I
more than
think.
happy to talk about it.
Okay, yeah. Why
I
not?
I was hoping it wouldn't go through so that I could vote for Ellen to be burned at the stake because I feel like
Yes.
she's come out swinging so hard that my assumption was that she's a werewolf, and the popcorn thing just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh look how hungry I
very
still am.
sassy.
Popcorn's not filling.
I've never
I could
seen
eat half
someone.
a person and then a bunch of popcorn if I wanted,
Look how smug that
But I
popcorn
would-
crunching
but I
is.
wouldn't want to on account of being a villager. So there.
Nom nom nom.
Villagers, you have voted by majority to burn Ian at the stake. Would you like to reconsider, or are you all feeling pretty good about this?
I'd like to reconsider.
Ian, you are at this point bound and gagged and tied
Quiet,
to the village
wolf.
well.
Let's understand.
Okay, I'm not hearing. Okay, let's just take you a big bite of popcorn. Okay,
I'm
fine.
getting a big can of gas.
Gasoline.
You drag Ian out to the square in the middle of the village. You've hastily built a pyre out of old Move controllers. And you bind Ian to it and set it aflame as the fire melts the flesh from Ian's bones.
Oh.
A terrible transformation takes place. And the bones elongate and transform into the unmistakable skeleton of a werewolf. With an agonized howl, werewolf Ian collapses, dead.
Okay, I'll admit this doesn't look good.
What was that?
Yes, Johnny. Very keen to not have Ian burned there.
But just apathetic about the idea of burning Ian. If I'd known he was a werewolf, I would have happily thrown more Move controllers on there.
Interesting.
For the avoidance of doubt,
you
it
can
is
get a
not
lot
the
of money
opinion of
for
any
Move
of the channels
controllers.
featured that Move controllers go up in flames. Okay.
It's the
Right.
batteries inside them that go.
They hurt the most.
Right. Okay, well, you are convinced that you have found the killer in your midst, and you all go off to bed feeling a lot better for having killed Ian the werewolf. Night descends. Everyone, mute your microphones, close your eyes. Werewolf, open your eyes. Werewolf, who would you like to kill? Werewolf, close your eyes. Sia, open your eyes. Sia, close your eyes. Healer, open your eyes. Healer, who would you like to protect tonight? Healer, close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes.
Good morrow.
Hello. Good to see you, maybe.
Hello.
You go to your windows
Maybe.
to open the curtains
Maybe I
and
haven't made it.
greet the light of a new day. But you can't see outside. Every window pane in the village is thick with gore. And whose blood is this? Liv, do you taste it like this? Like a detective? Oh
Roll
God,
it
it's
on your
pure.
guns.
It's pure Andy! You go to Andy's house and indeed find that Andy has been shredded up real nice.
No!
Oh.
And has been violently, and I mean violently, killed in the night by a werewolf.
In my blood, I wrote, someone else make Uncharted 5 on the wall.
And that's why there's no Uncharted 5.
No.
I was in charge of it.
There are only
no,
3
boy.
of you left.
Ironic then that you were killed by a naughty dog.
Oh, very good.
Okay, good.
All right.
Ellen
Okay.
Jacques Hughes.
I killed a werewolf. I accused the werewolf and got them killed.
Who's Jack Hughes? Is that the werewolf?
Yeah. Snarling Jack Hughes.
You've been all over this in trying to wipe people out. And like
No. We had to kill a werewolf in the last round, otherwise it would have been 2v2 and they would have won. They would have
Right.
overpowered.
I do
Okay.
agree with that.
So I kind of was like, I don't really want to, but we have to.
But I will throw my fellow werewolf on the pyre in order to preserve my own
that's
skin.
completely plausible, but why wouldn't I have gone for Andy in that case? He was an innocent villager and we'd already scuffled before then.
Because nobody voted for Andy then.
Yeah, but I could have just been like, you know what, I actually still think it's Andy. I could have really doubled down and
Perhaps
I
you wanted the
just-
satisfaction of tearing him to pieces in the night. It's you or Liv.
Well, no, it's
Well,
not me.
it's
I'll tell you for why it's not me. I'm gonna go out and say this. I'm the healer. I've been healing very badly this entire time, and I have not gotten a single person right. I protected myself, and then I protected Johnny, and then I protected myself again, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been up to. So there.
Healer is a tough job. Yeah, should we burn Johnny?
I accused you in French at the top of the round. I
Well, I
made an
accused Johnny.
accusation in French.
Well, I can do that, j'accuse. There you go.
Okay, right, but I got in there first.
Tu es
In
une
another
werewolf.
language. Non, je ne suis pas un werewolf.
Tu es le lupin.
If I were the Lupin, you would be dead by now because it would have been on me to go after you.
I believe
Well, no,
it's
'cause I'm
Luke
the
Garou,
perfect-
by the way.
Ah, Luke Garou. Thank you.
No,
I don't
'cause
even know
I'm
what
the
it is in
perfect fool.
French.
I'm the perfect fool person for this because I've been very vocal.
You love to tear people apart in the fall.
Okay, Johnny has accused Ellen. Ellen has accused Johnny. We could take votes in turns, but I think, it's safe to say, Liv, you're getting the deciding vote here.
Ooh, fun. Oh, good. The terrible healer gets to decide who lives and who dies. Wonderful stuff. I'm gonna go for Ellen. I think it's Ellen. I look at the start, both you and Ian were on Andy, and it was oh, those are the two werewolves, and that's what I think.
No. I only went for Andy because he went for me first, and then
know.
Ian jumped in on it, and I was like, interesting, and that's why I voted for Ian.
You went for Andy in an animalistic rage.
Liv
Sad, really.
and Johnny, you grab one of Ellen's arms each. You haul her over to the pyre. You haven't even bothered to clean up Ian's bones.
That's what we're using as kindling.
Yay, I'm useful finally.
Yay, Ian's useful.
Still some good
flammable
meat on
bones.
those.
Yeah. You set
Hungry work.
You set the pyre ablaze. Ellen looks at you with fury and desperation. Liv, you watch as the flesh melts away from Ellen's face and her eyeballs burst in the heat of the flame. revealing, well, only the charred corpse of your good friend Ellen. You look to your right.
Go ahead and heal myself tonight if that's okay, Luke.
It's still daytime, I'm afraid, Johnny. Sorry, Liv even. And Johnny's enormous jaws clamp down on your face. And wow, werewolves win!
I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry.
Fine.
That was, I think, the dirtiest play I've ever done in Werewolf.
That was
I'm sorry,
amazing.
Ellen.
It makes you hold it back after going, this looked bad for me, which it absolutely did.
I was convinced you had me at that point.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way
thought-
anyone could think it's Ellen at this point.
I just saved us from being killed immediately. Everyone will trust me.
How
Oh.
the game goes.
This looks bad for me.
That was great. Well done, everyone. Let's play another round, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, talk amongst
Well done,
yourselves.
Johnny.
Thank you.
Good
Yes,
wolfing.
Johnny. Played a blinder, and Ian. Well
You wore
done.
that wolf.
What flavour popcorn is it?
It's
Andy.
sweet and salted.
Ooh,
Sweet
the
and
best.
salted.
they best kind.
Yeah, because I'm sweet and a little bit salty right now.
Sweet Andy flavoured.
It's fine.
Or Sweet Andy.
Oh.
I went through that quite quickly. I wanna say.
Who was the seer?
Nom, nom, nom. I reckon it was
Oh,
Mike.
me.
I was like, it's one of the first two people because I was like, I don't want them to come out right at the beginning because then it's target.
I was terrified the seer was Ellen, to be perfectly honest with you. But there we go.
You would have been in real trouble.
I would have been. It
But
would have
probably
been over.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to accuse you first round, Ellen. We're just working on the assumption that
You were a werewolf.
whoever killed Mike first would be someone. Johnny, did you decide to kill Mike first?
No.
That was Ian.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So,
He doesn't like me.
everyone
It's
who
the
had a
closest
roll
to me.
overnight will have seen that we had some technical issues there with getting with getting names written down to show up. So I'm going to suggest as a workaround, potentially, if anyone has like notes apps on their phone where they can write a single word.
Let's have
Okay,
a look. and
okay.
see
Let me
if
let me
that
just do a
works.
practice.
Oh, was it like?
That's fine, Andy. That looks fine.
Yeah, let me.
Hang on.
I think that would probably be
It
all
might
right
be
as
okay.
Is there like
well.
a
Ellen.
I tried.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
that works.
I might have a Sharpie because
Wait.
my biro doesn't.
Yeah,
Pronounced
Byro's.
Sharpay.
Would to go back here. Look at this.
that's not big
Look
enough.
at this. Oh,
Oh,
That works.
Well, the
Yeah,
actual
that does work.
bit
Yeah?
works. Yeah, you
Oh, but that's my
yeah,
name.
that says Johnny.
it is
I
your
can see
name.
that.
See, I did save you.
Yeah.
What a bad
Okay.
decision
Cool. All right.
I
So
made.
an angle sort of works. I think like if we can do notepads is best. But like if we just practice with it. How does yours look, Maddie? If you throw out a name.
I have to say, the scariest bit of that round was when I leant forward in
That's
in
that
incredulity,
works.
and this entire folder fell off my lap. I was convinced someone would have heard it.
Okay, so I've messaged you all your new roles. From this round on, we will begin with a daytime round. Now that we've got our head around the rules and the way that the game is played. So, it is daytime. Let's say that it is... let's say that you are different villagers in the town of Praiseporth. You're well aware that things have been going violently wrong in your town ever since you opened a trade route with Lycanshire. Needless to say, you've shut that trade route down. But my goodness, business is hurting. All this town does is make PS5s, and your main and you've lost a big supplier.
Yeah.
You're struggling
And
to
everyone's
get them out
going
there.
wild for Stadia right now.
Yeah, Stadia, which is run out of Lycanshire, is absolutely huge right now.
I'd long suspected it was run by werewolves.
And frankly, you feel that perhaps in an act of industrial espionage, the Stadia-loving town of Lycanshire may have been sending over more werewolves to live amongst you.
I just moved to town, but it's because the house was cheap. And there were lots of jobs going.
I had to scrape a lot of gore off the ceiling, but
So if anyone would like
Fixer-upper.
to discuss now, obviously there have been no murders yet, but you can reveal roles if you want to, or just have a lovely chat, get to know each other.
Okay, interesting. So,
Going, everyone.
good.
The factory break room.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Around the water cooler.
Yeah.
Dunking my biscuit into my tea slowly, eyeing everyone.
Everyone, just show me your teeth real quick, just the top row. Yeah. All right. Fine. No fangs. Thought maybe some little werewolf characteristics coming through, but nothing as yet.
It's a nice
I
little-
desire only to test that the USB port on the front of the PS5 is working as it should.
Yeah. I'm the one who puts in the little light that goes around it on the outside.
Oh, the
The little ring of light thing that goes
I've
around.
been admiring your work. It's very nice.
Thanks very
Are
much.
you a werewolf?
No.
Okay. Get these things out the way early, doors.
Yeah.
It's a very personal
What other
question.
characteristics of werewolves? Do they have like super fast reflexes? I say swinging quickly at Johnny's face.
I get punched in the face. I'm not entirely sure, I say, microwaving some fish.
No.
Vomiting
Alright.
a bin in the corner.
I say we burn Johnny on principle.
Are you making an accusation? Should we put it to the vote?
we simply can't know at this early stage.
No, that's
Okay.
just technically
Does
murder.
anyone want to reveal their roles or anything?
I think it's too early for anyone to do that.
To put a
Then the
target on
werewolves will
one's
just go
back.
then.
Yeah, because the werewolf could get him in the night.
What can the seer do
Nice
again?
try, Mike. I say.
At
Well,
night, the
there's-
seer can test one person and find out whether or not they're a werewolf.
Okay, no reason I asked that.
No, of course not. Would you like some microwaved fish?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
This is an entire mackerel.
You know what? I'm getting good vibes from this factory. Good vibes from
Yeah.
this little town. This
I feel
humble
like none of
village.
us could be a werewolf. If
I
I'm honest.
feel like it's
might be
entirely
free
possible that there are just no werewolves actually this round.
Yeah.
This
And you
pandemic is
all
over.
go to bed with that hope in your hearts, and as night descends, you all mute your microphones and close your eyes.
Which is
And go.
what we call closing our mouths.
Yeah, muting microphone. It's slang for brushing your teeth in this town. Right, and close your eyes. Lovely. Werewolves, open your eyes. Reveal yourselves to each other, and to the audience at home. Werewolves, who would you like to kill this night? Werewolves, close your eyes. Seer, open your eyes. Seer, who would you like to investigate? Seer, close your eyes. Healer, open your eyes. Healer, who would you like to protect tonight? Healer, close your eyes. Wakey, wakey, everyone! You are all awoken by a terrified scream from someone outside.
Protect the Uyas! I mean,
Come quick, everyone! It's Master Ian! He's been got by something horrible! You all run outside. You find half of Ian's head lying there in the town square. It's been there's clumps of
It's been.
It's been 1 hour since Ian was killed. Clumps of fur are stuck to his skull. Right. Ian is dead
Horrible image.
of werewolf.
Oh no. Well, okay. So Ian obviously gave away that he was the seer in the preamble, and so painted a giant target on himself. I feel like the healer would have known to protect Ian because of that, unless they weren't that versed in werewolf. Perhaps maybe that's a clue as to who the healer is.
But then, yeah, I'm just trying to work it out in my head. Like, maybe, unless Ian was the healer. No.
I think Ian dropped a clanging hint. He was the
Yeah,
seer.
it sounded, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then I don't understand why the healer wouldn't have healed. I'm not the healer, obviously, but I don't understand why the healer wouldn't have healed.
if you're feeling guilty, Mike, it's okay.
No, I'm just enjoying being able to talk because I didn't get to talk at all in the last.
Yes, that's entirely fair.
This is gonna sound sus as heck, but I'm gonna come out and say it because I got some really good information last night. Ian was not the seer. I am in fact the seer. So I don't know why Ian asked and painted a target on his back. I asked about Maddie. Maddie is a werewolf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Maddie, I gotcha.
So
I gotcha, girl.
maybe Ian was.
He literally asked
if
if
we're
he's the
believing
seer.
Liv. Yeah,
No, he
did
asked
ask.
what
Yeah.
the seer does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
don't
said, "You
ask
think
if you're
he
the
could have
seer."
been. I think that he was just
was a
being
mistake.
funny by
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, not asking for any reason," because I don't think Ian is gonna mess up that badly in the
No.
first round. By
But if he was
doing
doing it for a
because I know,
laugh,
look,
he'd
I know
that he
space
was-
buddies is a thing. I know Ian has done weird tactics, but
Ian
I
is weird
don't-
tactics personified. Sorry, what?
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I also don't. I don't think.
Huh? Well, look, Ellen, I know I crossed you before. I'm
Liv.
really sorry. I know, but I'm
fine.
telling
Look.
you.
I'm telling
This
you.
is either-
I've been resurrected now as a different person,
Mhm.
reincarnated. It's fine. I don't have any memories of that.
Of course.
This is either clutch werewolf play from Liv or like very bold seer play, and I'm not
Mhm.
sure which. Maddie,
I mean,
what do you have to say for yourself?
Account
It's-
for yourself.
Yeah, well, it's not me. Like, obviously.
no.
Oh,
it's not.
That is
Why,
what everyone
obviously?
says at the start.
I don't know what else I meant to say.
Mhm.
I
Look,
think she's just covering for herself. She's going in straight up early, just laying the groundwork.
okay, here's the
Because
thing.
now you know
we
the
Is
all-
all-
anyone
yeah,
else
so no
claiming
one's
to be
gonna
the
defend
seer?
against
Is
it.
anyone else claiming to be the seer? No.
we all saw what
Either
I did
Liv
at
is
the end of the last round.
either-
I'm not smart. Okay,
Either
I'm not.
Either Liv is telling the truth and is the seer, and then Ian may have been the healer.
Possibly.
Or Ian was the seer, and Liv is lying, and we don't know who the healer is, but the healer might have protected themselves. I don't
Yeah, the question
That's
here is Liv telling the truth or not? And if
know.
if she is, then we have to
I
burn
mean,
Maddie
yeah.
alive.
if you kill Maddie and then it's not Maddie, then you could just kill me. It's pretty. You know,
After
Hey.
you have another night to kill people.
Great, but yeah, but we've still
Yeah,
got we've got villages to burn, baby. Okay. Yeah, let's accuse Maddie then. I think
Yeah. Wow,
Maddie's
Maddie's
that's how
been
we know
accused
for
of the
sure.
sickening
So-
crime
so
of
sorry.
werewolfery.
Enjoy dying, everyone.
You
Have
first.
fun.
we won't. We shan't, Maddie.
Put your hands in the air if you believe Maddie is a werewolf and wish to burn her.
Live straight up. Wow.
Yeah.
Just shooting it up.
Okay, that
You
is
almost put your hand up for yourself.
narrowly a narrow majority. Wow. I mean, Maddie, there are so many hands grabbing you and dragging you over to the stake, binding you to the move controller pyre
Live leading them.
Come on, everyone.
with an enormous.
Now these dual shocks are wireless.
should
We
just
can't use the
mention-
cord anymore. So.
Liv did threaten to eat me the other day. I think
I did.
I don't know. You guys don't know. You know, there's context to this. I'm just gonna
We
throw
were
that
looking
out
for
there as
a
well.
restaurant in
Alright.
Germany, and I did threaten to eat Maddie. So I was
Dynamic. I think she'll remember.
Past results are no indicator of future performance.
Yeah.
I am slightly worried that if we burn Maddie, we don't get the HD re-release of Horizon Zero Dawn that everyone has been clamoring
right.
for because
Oh,
wow,
man.
that game looks
Nightmare.
dated. I
Yeah.
think we all agree it is the most vital release that could possibly
yeah.
be on
So
the
you're
slate.
saying that I'm doing that? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're the most talented programmer in town, and now we're gonna burn
Thank you.
Such a shame.
It's
I didn't
true.
vote for it. If that makes a diff.
It will never happen because as the flames engulf poor Maddie, you all stand and watch, and for a moment you think, "Oh no, what have we done?" But then,
Oh.
a terrific howl rips through the air as Maddie the werewolf is consumed.
But she
Hi,
was
girl.
such a good
Fire.
programmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real
Hope
loss.
that's how you remember me. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Will
If
yeah.
if the healer is alive, if you want to just pop a little heal on your girl, I would love that. But you know, it's up to you.
Okay, it's nighttime again. I think maybe there was only one werewolf this time. Who knows?
Huh.
Maybe you're safe. Maybe you're safe. Mute your mics. Close your eyes, folks. We're heading off to Sleepy Town. Would the werewolf open their eyes, please? Werewolf, please indicate who you would like to savagely, brutally kill with your powerful werewolf jaws. and your strong werewolf arms and claws. Whose bones will you be stamping on with your strong werewolf feet? Werewolf, please close your eyes. Sia, please open your eyes. Sia, who would you like to investigate tonight? Sia, please close your eyes. Healer, please open your eyes. Healer, who would you like to heal tonight? Healer, please close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes and unmute. Oh, you all rush out of your houses. You look
Man.
to each other.
What a good sleep. I had a great idea for a Metal Gear.
This time a gas.
You all look around at each other to find out which of you is missing. And with a start, you will realise no one is missing. Every villager is here. There has not been a killing this night. The gods be praised!
Nice. Good job, healer. Whoever ye be. It's old timey, right?
Right, so
Yeah.
are we assuming that what happened was that the healer healed Liv, and Liv is the seer? Because
Yeah, that's
yeah, that makes sense.
the
Yeah.
assumption.
Mhm.
So
I am.
and the seer has correctly identified a werewolf. So
Yeah.
Liv, who did you look into last night, and are they the
Did you
werewolf?
get any intel?
I looked into you, Mike, and you are
Me?
the werewolf.
I
Kill
didn't
him,
like
now.
go for the Ian thing. I
Burn,
knew it.
burn the mic, burn him up now, burn him on the fire.
I just
Gonna
got a little
burn
bit
the
lucky
I was-
both times.
I was 100% convinced it was Ellen.
The witching
I
hour.
can say it now. I'm the healer. You're welcome.
Okay, you
Thank
were
you,
just
Alan.
right.
That's
Okay,
alright.
you were so quiet as opposed to normal that I was like, there's something going on with Ellen.
I was playing diminished odds both times. I was like, I need to.
That hasn't been announced yet.
It's fine. I admit it. I did it all.
Mike
Ian
is
was delicious,
confessing
and I'd
his
kill again.
werewolf crimes as you drag him to the pyre.
I'm wearing an apron and a chef's hat.
He's
Burn, Mikey, burn. Mikey Inferno.
Mike is happily describing all of his werewolf
Yeah.
sins in the past
Also,
as
our
he's,
Q4 release slate for next year. This is a disaster.
as he's tied to the pyre. Mike is the flames go up and Mike just goes, it's a fair cop. And
Yes, sir.
as the flames consume him and his werewolf form is revealed. Well done, villagers. What a slam dunk. That was so
Excellent
fun to watch.
searing.
Yeah,
Liv.
incredible.
It
Liv.
was not blind luck. It was pure skill.
And can I just say, the juicy... I never, ever want to play werewolf again without Ian in the mix, because that would have been so much more straightforward if Liv had just been able to say, I'm the seer and I found a werewolf. But the fact that, there was that note of
I made a
uncertainty because...
Terrible mistake there.
Yeah, you did.
It was a glorious
It's a shame.
mistake, Ian.
The thing is, I was like, he's not. I was like, he's not. I said my
Yeah.
favourite thing was that first round. People going, oh man, he was really stupid for not protecting Ian. I'm like, oh,
Okay, brilliant.
thanks.
This round, let's ditch the healer and let's have a hunter instead.
Ooh.
Mix things up a little. Okay, right. Well, talk amongst yourselves and I'll reassign the roles.
I formally apologise to
Plug in my
Maddie just
charger.
because I'm so sorry.
Oh, when I was a seer, the first person I went for you is you, I'm pretty sure. From your track
Trust
record.
within the Dicebreaker kick.
Oh, yeah.
We just want to clear each other's names straight away, you know? Or
Right.
them.
So, Ellen, you protected Liv in that last round.
Yeah.
Because if I were the werewolf, I would have been like, they're definitely going to protect Liv, so I'll go for someone else.
Yeah.
Because
And that's why I knew it was Mike even before Liv said it.
Yeah, I had to, because I could have killed someone else, but I'm like, this isn't going to help me because the seer's probably going to, I basically just had to play the odds, and that was the only way I could play
Yeah.
the
It
odds.
was,
I was
if
in
you
real
kill,
trouble. I'm outnumbered basically quite a lot.
I was torn
Is it the-
between going for you and Johnny. And
Yeah,
then
if
I
a
was
werewolf
like,
goes out in the first round, then you're like, okay, I've got
Yeah.
a ton of
Yeah,
villages.
that's
to
bad
sort
for
of
you.
deal with, so.
If you kill the healer, does their heal still go through?
Yeah.
Question.
Um,
I assume so.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
it
they've
does, yeah.
healed, but
Yeah,
like
right.
they're walking
Yeah.
back from helping that person,
Okay.
and they get
And then
killed
they
in the
get-
street.
they've hit the
Walking
wrong
back into the
button.
forest to get more.
Yeah, they got like they're like, oh cool, I fixed
Healing,
stuff. I
healing
just gotta
pine
go.
nuts.
Yeah.
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 That's the horrible thing about the healer. If the healer heals you, they feed you a whole pine cone while you're asleep.
Yeah.
And they don't even turn it around, so the barbs are going like,
Oh,
real
Oh,
like.
that end first.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
It's
all.
a yeah.
No, thin end
Suppository.
Oh, thin
Worse
end.
that way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, I mean it goes in the butt end.
oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, regretfully.
Right, I was really distracted paying attention to random.org and its great service there, and I only came in on, no, it's at the butt end. So seems like you rowdy folks all need some senseless werewolf slaughter in your lives.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it is a generation later. The town of Praiseporth. PS5s are all but forgotten. Instead, you have taken all the PS5s you had built and transformed them into a huge wall fortification around the town. Strict measures are in place to ensure that no visitors from the outside, from Lincolnshire, which has just expanded and expanded as the Great Stadia service picks up more and more third-party support. But I mean, but what can you do? You're starving here in isolationist Praiseporth. There must be something you can do.
People don't appreciate our artisanal handmade wooden PS5s anymore.
Look, we just have to hang in there until the PS Vita 2 Electric Boogaloo launches, and then we'll be loaded.
I've got a great idea. We give $100 billion to Hideo Kojima.
I'm down for that. Yeah. let's
Another
do it.
100 billion.
I'm
Well,
sure
he's-
it'll be good this time.
Yeah, he used the first one up on a concept game where you're an owl or something. No.
Where the werewolf menace continues to beleaguer poor Praiseporth, and indeed now there is still always a risk. You find them, you burn them where you can, but you can never. None of you can rest easy, and you never have your whole lives. But hey, look, it's daytime. There's a PS5 defensive wall to be maintained. There's R&D to be done on the PS Vita 2.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be the thing that saves this town, brings in the income you need to squash the werewolf menace once and for all. But who knows, because Lincolnshire, they just backed Bethesda.
Oh no.
Yep. I know what you're thinking. Microsoft owns it. They bought Microsoft.
Oh!
Lincolnshire.
Microsoft. That's
Oh,
So-
nice.
All right. If anyone wants to do any daytime discussion or accusation or role revealing, you may. Otherwise,
yeah, hands up if you're a werewolf.
Oh, great. There are no werewolves. That's terrific.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Awesome.
I am but a good-looking villager.
Yeah. I'm just a hairy villager. Yeah.
All right. Yes, I may be the most hirsute among us, but that's because I've got a beard, not because I'm a
Now,
werewolf.
come over here and help me with this Killzone sequel. It's not going to program itself.
Is it a bad idea for the hunter to reveal themselves?
I think this early on, it's a bad idea for anyone to
For
reveal
anyone to-
themselves because they're just going to get.
Can confirm.
Even
I mean,
if
it might give
accidentally.
the werewolves pause if you're like, well, I hope no one comes
Well,
after
already
me.
got
Already
balls.
Thank you, yes, everyone. Yes, well done.
Because they'd be like, I hope no one comes after me because this crossbow's got a real sensitive trigger.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay. Well, Johnny seemed to want the hunter to reveal themselves. Just saying.
I was just talking mechanically. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Mike is weaving his web.
Yeah.
This is the
I think
kind
if you're
of.
gonna kill the hunter, you'd want to do it early, right? When there's less idea.
Yeah,
of
there's
suspicious
more
ways,
chance
so-
of
There's more meat shield. In the way.
Yeah.
But on the other
This
hand,
is-
well, yeah.
On the
if
other
you could
ball.
guarantee it, like that might the hunter could, in theory, win the game for the werewolves by shooting one person.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I to be honest with you, I was talking about the hunter because I think it's a great role, and I'm sad that I'm not it because I'm just a villager.
Okay.
Sure.
I want a crossbow.
This is the suspicion and fear that saturates everyday life in Praiseporth. as of late. And as you all creep off to your beds, lock your doors, bar your windows,
Microwave some fish.
microwave some fish.
My goodness.
Yeah, there is only doubt and fear in your hearts. None of you have felt the warming touch of love or companionship or friendship
Oh. Oh, okay.
for a long
Ah,
time.
the single life.
That's right. This round, you're all canonically extremely sad and lonely.
We've already got werewolf problems to
canonically.
deal with.
Dealing with personal issues.
Tomorrow I start a speed dating service.
Okay.
It's just you go on dates by running away from werewolves. If you make it, you get to kiss.
So what are your hobbies?
The ultimate speed dating.
Brilliant. All right. Close your eyes, folks. It's nighttime now. Oh, and mute your microphones also. Okay. Werewolves, open your eyes, reveal your identities to each other and to the audience. Werewolves, who do you have a taste to kill tonight? Werewolves, close your eyes. Sia, open your eyes. Sia, who would you like to investigate tonight? Sia, close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes. And unmute your microphones.
Oh yeah, that bit.
Hi.
Hello.
Morning.
Well, it seems like the sun doesn't really shine in Praiseporth anymore. It certainly doesn't shine in any of your hearts. You're also desperately sad and lonely. All of you are afflicted with this deep sense of melancholia, except for one of you, Johnny, because they have been sprayed liberally across the walls of the PS5 fortifications. There are bits of Johnny everywhere.
They're all over the statue of Jim Ryan.
Who's going to install the games on the UMDs individually now?
He was no.
That was
Now
Johnny's
that's a name.
job, and
That
now
was
they're
they would
slaughtered.
they would hand carve them in with a delightful tool. That was Ian. He was the delightful tool.
Cannot deny.
All right. So the information we know is that we must still have, because Johnny said they were a villager, so we know we've still got our seer and we've still got our hunt person. I am neither of those things. I'm a.
Was there a healer?
Don't know if
Not a
there's
healer,
a seer
sorry.
when we
No
kill
healer, no.
them.
There's not a healer anymore.
Sorry,
There's
seer
a healer.
and hunt person.
Yeah.
Seer and hunt, but that means that they're definitely not the hunter. That's all we know. We
Oh, yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
because
if
they
they're
haven't
not.
shot.
Because-
yeah, that's
because
why
they
we
would
said
have-
Someone.
They would have shot someone.
I'm
So
a
we-
corpse now, and in 8 hours I'll be something else.
So, okay.
Okay. Would anyone like to reveal any seer info or?
Yeah, did the seer see anything? It's only useful information if it's
I
shared
mean,
with the
They're not
group.
coming forward.
Yeah, it's either Johnny or, understandably, because it's still quite early, they don't want to.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd
unless-
still
yeah, you're
feel
right. Unless Johnny was the
yeah.
seer and didn't want to say anything.
Because there's no
Probably.
healer now, so.
Yeah, the only reason I came forward before was because there was healer and because I had the info. So maybe they didn't find anything. You know?
Yeah, I feel like
learning
if you
from
don't-
my
That's-
mistake.
That's still useful info though. If you found out that someone isn't a werewolf,
Yeah.
That is
so
true.
maybe it could be Johnny. It could be they were the seer.
The trust has gone out of Praiseporth entirely. You have this conversation stood at a large distance from each other, always looking to make sure that no one can sneak up on you. That's right. And you all...
We have this conversation virtually using PlayStation VR.
Yeah. Using PlayStation Home, you will meet up.
We're all bowling once.
You back into your homes suspiciously, because it sounds like there are no accusations and it's about time for night to fall again. Everybody mute, everybody close your eyes. And that's right. Close your eyes, close them, close them, close them, close them, close them, close them, close them. Good, good, good. Werewolves, open your eyes. Werewolves, who would you like to kill tonight? Werewolves, close your eyes. Sia, open your eyes. Sia, who would you like to investigate tonight? Sia, close your eyes. Daybreak. The light filters through the clouds as you all unmute your microphones.
I was like, oh, and then I was like, no, wait, it's back. Oh, have I seen anyone? Oh, no.
And creep suspiciously from your homes. You've all got old-timey dressing gowns and those little candles.
The candles.
Oh, God, like
The hat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
pom-pom.
That's right. You creep out. You look around. Who's not
Using
here?
Extremely white screen on a PS Vita as a light.
Yeah.
It's a way of life.
It looks like maybe everyone survived the last. Oh no! Wait, Ian's dead.
Oh no!
No, sweet Ian.
We're
Ian,
inscribing UMDs in heaven.
Keep killing the most beautiful one first. Evil.
They're just jealous. They're just jealous.
Ian's poor torso has been rent asunder.
Don't happen
There's
to have
not
a
much
crossbow
left.
on you, do you, Ian? Don't fancy shooting someone with a crossbow? No.
No.
Okay. All right.
Well.
Okay,
Okay. I think it's
wasn't Ian.
That we can
No.
assume.
okay.
The hunter
The hunter's
lives,
gotta be-
lives
gotta still be
yet.
alive.
The hunter
Yeah.
lives yet.
Mm.
We know this.
Mm.
You've got villagers. You have to bag a werewolf tonight. Or,
Yeah, we do.
Or the werewolves.
True.
Why don't?
Seeing.
Well, I suppose not. I suppose it depends what. If hypothetically you don't, because the hunter could change things.
Yeah.
What? So is the if the hunter reveals themselves now, is that a good time for the hunter to reveal themselves?
I don't think there's ever a good time for the hunter to reveal themselves because the werewolf just won't kill them because they know there's the chance. Well, I guess they could hope that they shoot someone else.
Because she's someone
Yeah,
else,
if there's like not an obvious target, then I think
Yeah.
you could just be killed and
Mm.
pick off another villager.
Okay, we need to start eliminating suspects. We've got
That's our
very
point.
little.
Yeah, we have
Little-
to kill someone tonight, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we think the seer is dead? Do we think that?
I mean, they're not revealing any info, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they would at this
Okay.
point, at least to let us narrow the choices down.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay, they got the seer. Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
That sounds like
No doubt.
I love that for us.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay.
Ellen, you're being very quiet. You got anything to add
Yeah.
to this
I
conversation?
just don't understand why Mike keeps going, we should have the hunter say who they are.
I mean, I'm saying it because I don't know if it will help, but I know we've got nothing to go on at the moment, and at least it means that someone's alive, I guess. I don't even know if that's better. I don't know if it's better to kill a werewolf or for the hunter to stay.
Well, the thing is,
protected.
if you're a villager, you don't want to know who the hunter is, because then you'll be a target, because they won't want to go after the hunter. And if you're a werewolf, you want to know who the hunter is, so that you don't kill them. So
If you're a villager.
Yeah.
Interesting phrasing.
Okay.
I don't think she's a villager.
Who don't you think is a villager?
You, Mike. Sorry.
Me.
Oh.
Well, I think it's Ellen then. Basically.
I mean, that's fair. It's
Yeah.
I understand the retaliation. I'm
Yeah,
just.
I'm a regular villager. I'm not the hunts person. If I was the hunts person, I probably would have revealed it by now just for chaos mode. So my gut feeling is that Ellen is one of the werewolves, and we need to get rid of a werewolf. And I've got no other evidence other than that.
We do need to get rid of a werewolf.
You accusing?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, I in return accuse Mike as my I think it is
Ellen
him
did
then.
get the accusation in there first, so I'm going to say if you want to burn Mike as a werewolf, raise your hand.
Keep an eye on those votes.
Sorry, I've got to stick by my choice.
Okay.
I got to throw
that
something
is-
out.
I don't know anymore.
Whoa.
Guys, go throw something out.
I'm just
Sorry, what are
No way.
you? What are you all basing that on?
no. I'm taking it back.
I just think
My
think-
thoughts
talking a
was,
lot.
yeah, he's talking a lot, and I know because he didn't talk much in the first round because he's dead.
I talk a lot.
That's true. I have nothing
I don't
to
think
say.
I haven't seen anything that points towards Mike, but the way Ellen
Because
has
he-
been, Ellen has been trying to push everyone towards Mike, I think is quite sus.
No. I'm just. You asked me what I thought, and I said, Andy.
I said you'd been
Now
very
I think
quiet. I
you.
didn't ask. Wait, oh, here we. Yeah, okay, it's Ellen.
Okay, Mike made the accusation against Ellen. We'll get through these in order. If you think Ellen is a werewolf, raise your hand.
Wait, I'm just stretching my arm.
I don't.
We've got it. We've got to get a werewolf.
We've got to get a
Today.
werewolf.
You have to
So-
get a werewolf.
I think. Let's give it a crack, and you can kill me tomorrow night.
If it's not, then you can point
I'm
the suspicion
literally
at Mike
always
and
wrong
I.
about this.
If it's not Ellen tonight, you can point the suspicion at Mike and I tomorrow. It's
Yep.
not going to be a game-winning situation, but we need to get someone out. And Ellen has been super sus this round.
Right
Yeah.
now, I am
Okay.
not seeing a majority vote.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm leaving it.
So we're not going to kill anyone, and
We're not
I'm
going to kill
sorry,
anyone. We're going to
wait.
lose. We have to do something.
I
No,
thought
in
we were
fact-
going through. I thought we had the options. I thought
There
it
was a
just the first-
majority
it-
vote to kill Mike. I did
Was
see
there?
three.
It was.
It
Yeah,
was
so-
originally.
No, they
I saw
lowered
three
their
hands up.
hands halfway through.
Yeah, when we
That
started
That
talking
wasn't the
about
final. That wasn't the final vote.
All right.
Let's do. Okay, let's do the vote again. We need to get
Okay,
some. We need
Let's
to do something.
restart.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's an accusation of me first. Hands up, who thinks is me?
So Maddie, you're not doing it now. You're not
I'm
doing
taking it back because I was like, you're talking a lot, and I realized you didn't talk in the first round because you were dead. So I actually have nothing to base it on,
Right.
on how you react. So I'm taking it back fully.
Interesting. I mean, I think the other werewolf is not now sticking up for their. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Hands up, who wants to kill Ellen? We gotta kill a werewolf. We've
I'm
gotta
so
kill
sorry.
a
My
werewolf.
internet just cut out. Are we voting?
We are voting whether
We're
we want to
voting
kill
on Ellen now.
Vote to if you want. Hand up if you want to kill Ellen.
Okay.
All right, fine. Let's go throw out something.
Okay. Ellen, you are dragged into the town square. You are secured fast with USB chargers for dual sensors. You know, the one that weirdly is the only thing that charges it.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to make much sense, but whatever. You're tied to the move pyre, and the flames ignited. And all of you stand, the flames flickering in your wide eyes as you watch Ellen burn. And what sound do they hear, Ellen?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay. Well done. Okay. That's good.
Say anything, and then Andy asked my opinion.
Never fall for it.
All right, you've ID'd a werewolf. Congrats, villagers. But you suspect your ancestors would have been happy at this point. But again, all hope and love and happiness has gone from your bleak, lonely lives. And so all you can do is crawl back to bed and hope you live to see morning.
And I
Not
love
that
my
it's
life.
really living. All right, everyone, close your eyes.
Kind of
It's
glad I'm
nighttime.
dead now.
Yeah, same.
Mute those mics, close those eyes.
Wait. Hold on.
Werewolf, open your eyes. Werewolf, who do you want to kill? Werewolf, close your eyes. Sia, open your eyes. Sia, close your eyes. Daybreak. Dawn is just breaking. The birds who are still brave enough to hang around near this werewolf-infested hellhole are nervously tweeting a little song. And it goes like this. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Hey, are there any carrion birds among us? Because I can see a shredded Andy down there. Fixed on shredded Andy.
Dang it.
And as the rest of you see all of the birds of the town feasting
My
on
good coat.
what remains of shredded Andy, it's clear.
That's breakfast cereal. That.
Is it a crossbow?
Any hunting going on? Okay.
The werewolf has struck again.
Who have we got left? It's just me,
Liv,
and
Maddie, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's us three.
Us.
Just 3 friends hanging out.
So, as I already said, and I think I've been proven right with the Ellen thing, I'm just a villager, so I'm not the hunt person. We've not had a crossbow go off, so
Okay.
one of you is the hunt person, one person's the werewolf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which one is the hunt?
Well, no, wait. No, wait. Wait a minute.
Go on.
That's a very werewolfy move right there, because like I mean I'm a little Dumbo, and you just convinced me to say yes, I'm either the werewolf or the huntsperson. Wait,
Yes.
no.
But you know what isn't a werewolfy move? Killing Ellen the werewolf. And voting hard and pushing hard for Ellen the werewolf, who was a werewolf to be killed. That is the least werewolfy move. I feel like I'm vindicated. Andy's been bumped off. So, tell me, who is the hunter?
I'm the hunter. I feel like I can come out and say it now because we're
Yep.
like at this point. I've been trying to, because I was like, someone will just go for me, and I don't want to say it until like I have less
More
options
information.
to shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
because if I just
Okay.
say it at the beginning, they'll just instantly kill me.
So,
Well, no, because I'm the
I'm thinking
huntsperson,
Liv,
so
then.
I'm
Okay.
the
Oh,
huntsperson.
okay, it's
Maddie.
Liv, it's
No,
Liv.
Maddie, because no, of course it is. You voted to kill Mike initially. You were
Yes.
in there. You were like, I'm gonna kill Mike.
Because I was like, oh, he's talking a lot before he didn't, and I
Yeah.
realized that he was dead the first round,
Yeah.
so I had nothing to base it on.
Yeah, of course. But of course, that's what you would say.
You also voted for him, didn't you?
Eventually, yeah, because I was like susceptible to peer pressure. So, so I
I
did.
think.
Or you've been backed into a corner.
I
like,
think it is.
I mean,
Liv.
as of you.
Yeah,
I'm terribly sorry, but I think it's
think-
the werewolf.
I think
I believe-
I'm gonna grab my
Yeah.
crossbow.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
I
put it
believe
in
Maddie.
Why is it? You can't shoot me. Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna
I've
point
got the
it.
guts when it's not nighttime.
Liv is holding the crossbow
I'm
to the
shy.
forehead.
This is getting a lot more threatening for someone who isn't a werewolf.
Is anyone
I-
hostile?
Would like to formally accuse Liv.
Hands up if
Yes.
you think it's
Sorry,
Liv.
Unbelievable. Well done, Maddie.
Thank you. I'm a great hunter, Liv.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm a great hunter, Maddie. We'll see. We'll see who hunts.
A werewolf hunter. I mean,
We
you're the
will
werewolf.
see.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the werewolf.
We will see
Now I'm
who hunts.
confused.
Liv is dragged to the village square, tied up. Flames, the acrid smoke fills the sky, and an eerie, uncanny sound.
Woo!
Well done, villagers.
Sorry, Maddie. I had to go hard just then.
Oh yeah, you had to do something.
I really enjoyed that emotional roller coaster, Liv, especially when you were trying to figure out whether you should or shouldn't vote for Ellen.
Yeah, I was like, just do it. It's fine. Just do it. Save yourself.
That was
Kill me.
close. You had like
That was real
you had
close.
3 votes for Mike at one point.
Yeah, I was
To
like,
row that back.
I'm gonna do it. I really regretted. I wanted to
Should've.
come in saying that I was the seer, but I left it slightly too long, and I was like, I've missed it. I've missed the boat. I could have been like, yes, it's me. Let's
See.
make.
I'm so glad I was right about Ellen, though. I did have that moment just before the execution was like, if I'm wrong about this, I am out of here. And the werewolves are winning.
It'll look bad.
What was interesting was the night that you elected to kill Ian, being the seer, investigated Ellen and found
Yeah.
out she was a werewolf.
I had the
No
worst seer play
way.
because the first round I chose you to investigate Johnny.
Yeah.
You got killed, and then
Oh,
next I found out
so that's
that
why we had no help from the seer.
I didn't want to say straight away because
Yeah.
I would have given myself away,
Yeah.
and Johnny
She
was
was
already
killed
gone,
anyway.
So, yeah. So and then I got a valuable clue, but also my head ripped off.
Yeah. You got too
Let Ian
close.
tell
You
no
like
tales.
went to
Yeah.
like investigate Ellen, and then she was like, "Rawr."
Where's the Harrispex when you need him? It'd be nice to see the hunter do their hunt thing, if we can.
I was getting ready to shoot someone, but
Yeah,
I'm just happy we all live. Well,
two alive.
Too bloody alive.
Alive
No.
to die.
Not much of a hunter if you can only shoot things as you die.
Yeah, right.
I just need the pressure to push me into doing it because I'm really scared of doing it. You know?
Oh,
When you're going to hunt some deer for the village, I'll do it when I die.
Just very hot and firearm safety.
You
Right.
hold a knife to my throat.
Quick
My
rules
dead body.
clarification. I just want to play this out. So it didn't come up, but had the group, if in the end game we were just in with Mike, Liv, and Maddie, if they decided to kill Maddie, and Maddie had been burned, and Maddie actually was the hunter, if at that point have the werewolves. So if Maddie had
Maddie would still get the shot.
Yeah,
Maddie
Yeah,
still
she
gets
could get a clutch win.
So
she
Maddie,
could still get a
if
clutch
Maddie
win.
shot
me.
Liv, then the werewolves would not outnumber the villagers because
No.
Mike would be the only survivor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Would have been a very dramatic and fun ending, but
Silly of
no.
them to let me carry my crossbow onto the pyre. But, you know.
You have a little mini
Fools.
hidden one.
Yeah, no one knows you've got it.
a hand crossbow.
in your boot.
secret.
They didn't know to look.
Hidden under her tongue, a miniature crossbow emerges as a tiny bolt through.
It's
Liv's
a
eye.
converted peripheral that's just hidden in the pyre.
Ah, that's what I did with my aim controller.
Okay. Right. Okay. Welcome to the next round of Werewolf. Are things looking a little happier? Okay.
Please?
Do we have partners? Do we have friends? Family?
Yeah.
You know what? Praise Porth. You have the PS5 wall now surrounds you on all sides. You have ceased all aspirations of outside trade and become a warlike werewolf slaying people. It's all gone a bit Mad Max
Nice.
in here.
Our
right?
E3 conference every year is very different.
Do I at least get a girlfriend?
Ian has a girlfriend.
Goes to another town, which is why we've never met them.
Yeah.
She's real, okay? She's real.
So harsh.
Harsh but true.
The ever-expanding Lycanshire with their werewolf stadia has expanded and now surrounds you on all sides. You are the last holdout on the entire continent against the Lycanshire Empire. Perhaps because it was you who struck first, the oldest, most experienced at fighting and isolating werewolves. Other towns, townships, villages, hamlets, they all fell quite quickly to the advances of the werewolves and to the great low prices and incredible value offered by the Stadia platform.
And the convenience. I
The
mean.
convenience is just incredible, and there's the opportunity to, for example, be watching on YouTube and jump straight into the game and other great features that did materialize when
The ability
And they-
to sort of not own the games that you own that's what I liked.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And they've got that one great exclusive.
But you're here in Praiseporth. You are. It is daytime. You're gathered around a statue of Mark Cerny, which is being unveiled today. You all
Tears stream down my face.
Tears stream down your face.
We're chanting, knack, knack.
You're praying to your most ancient of gods, Kazuo Hirai, for Knack 3. Knack 3 is a kind of slang term for salvation from werewolves.
Yeah.
Of course.
Deliver us snack 3.
Right, it's daytime. If anyone wants to do any, role revealing, anything like that, go for it.
I'm too busy finalising the UI for Saints Row 15.
Looking good.
No, it isn't.
It's an easy job.
Yeah. I do a role reveal, by which I mean I do a cool role, revealing that I can
Oh,
do
your
it.
role was so
Wow.
cool.
And your
That's
trousers fall
Wow.
off as you do
Like,
it.
all the way round.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
That was
I do
great.
a backwards roll as well.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
it's showing off now.
Yeah.
We didn't work out that there was any strategic advantage to revealing anything at this point, did we?
It seems like a fool's errand. Just,
Yeah, I think it's fair to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Did
Check
I
out these
reveal?
PlayStation moves, I say.
Did I reveal that I had a girlfriend? By the way, now.
You revealed that.
Oh,
She goes to a different town.
I
You
think
would go
Ian's
there.
lying, he's a
she
werewolf.
doesn't go here, but
Yeah.
The you go to
Yeah,
she
the
goes
lies
to a
slip so
different
easily
town
from
fiction
his-
is all the sweeter for the fact that we've established that you are like a fortified town.
She's visiting.
That's why we never meet
She'll
her.
be around.
We just shout at each other over the PlayStation 5 wall.
No, she will
Please
go.
stop loudly sexting. It's just shouting.
Yeah.
Do you need to live next to someone loudly shouting sex over a wall or someone microwaving fish every night? Like, where's the
Yeah.
to be?
Whoa, that was my ancestor. I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
I'm so sorry.
He showed us all a picture. It was clearly a screenshot of Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, but we were all too polite to say anything.
Yeah.
And it's so low res because we never got that 4K.
Yeah. No, she is going to visit just in like March 2023, and then it'll be pushed down.
It's just,
to
it's just not a good time
September.
now.
Yeah,
Right, enough fun. As the full moon peeks over the horizon, even Ian is too wary of werewolves to stay out by the walls loudly
Loudly sexy.
and you all retreat into your dingy hovels.
Good night, my love.
Aubergine emoji, splashy water emoji.
Oh dear.
Peach emoji, peach emoji.
Comes back the cry from maybe comes back the cry, or maybe Ian puts on a voice. I'm not sure. I guess it's up to you.
Volcano loved us.
Right, mute up, eyes closed. Nighttime. Nighttime, that is, except for the werewolves, who will now open their eyes and reveal themselves to each other and to the audience. Werewolves, who would you like to kill? Werewolves, close your eyes. Sia, open your eyes. Sia, who would you like to investigate tonight? Sia, close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes and unmute. For it is morning. And what's this? At the edge of the town wall, I guess someone couldn't leave their beloved alone and left themselves vulnerable.
Oh no!
Because
It's a tragic story.
Where's Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo is in pieces, torn apart. The bloodied remains of Ian are at the foot of the wall of the town.
Listen. This is unbelievable.
You have to let Ian play the game.
You're not giving me a very good first impression of this game.
It's just a plaintive cry coming over the wall. Peach emoji? Peach emoji? Aubergine
Skull
emoji?
emoji. Skull emoji.
Can I say
crying.
something?
Villagers, as you look at the corpse of Ian, you notice that clutched tightly in his hand is a crossbow. There is no bolt. Ian, in your final moments, who did you fire that crossbow at?
Well, luckily I had a sharpened move controller loaded and ready to fly.
That's
and,
right.
It ricocheted off a couple of walls and struck Maddie in the back of the head.
I was the one that just said I announced your death. I was the only
You did skull emoji. Oh.
Wait, what?
The bolt struck Maddie in the back of the head. She fell down. This is the scene that the rest of you find. Blood is pooling around Maddie's
Wow. Am I making this
untransformed corpse.
Maddie's untransformed corpse.
Untransformed corpse.
Let Ian play the game, everyone.
All right, so we definitely have to kill someone now, otherwise we lose.
Yeah, this is the end game.
It's Ian. This is the worst anyone's ever played werewolf.
When Ellen
I
invited me,
think this is I'm loving this so much.
when Ellen invited me, Ellen said we needed to invite someone who could bring a bit of chaos.
And have you ever?
Well,
I've never been more grateful to random.org. Fine work they do over there.
Okay,
bloodbath.
well, all right.
Right.
Give the seer help.
Oh,
What?
What?
We shall.
What?
what did you say, Mike?
I said, now what?
Oh, okay.
We said, okay, is the seer still alive, or did we just?
I'm not the seer.
I suspect the seer didn't see the bolts coming because it struck Maddie in the back of
Maybe it
the
was
head.
Oh no.
I killed a seer as well.
Ian's won the game for the werewolves. Brilliant.
Secretly Team Werewolf. It was Ian.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, your girlfriend turned to you. We should have been listening to
Yeah.
like peach emoji, wolf emoji, thumbs up emoji.
That's my activation phrase.
Maturing candidate.
Mature Ian candidate.
Yeah, there you go.
Ian, it's very clearly a wolf in lipstick.
She's got big eyelashes.
I'm
All
just
the
a sucker
better
for
to wink at
brunettes.
you
What
with.
can I say?
We've got to kill someone at random.
Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble.
Talking of having to kill someone at
totally
random, we've got to kill someone at random.
No,
Who's
it's
it
not
gonna
at random. It's not at random. I'm stepping forward. I'm the seer. Hello, it's me again.
Hello.
Still live the seer. And I investigated Andy, and Andy is clear. We are both not werewolves, and I think that's there's just a little help. So the three of you, Mike, Ellen, and Johnny.
Unless
who are
you're
you
not the
werewolves?
seer, you're a werewolf and Andy's a werewolf. And
Well,
you're
I know that
Right,
I'm not a
right.
werewolf, so now I'm inclined because I was like, oh, here we go. She's gonna say Andy's the werewolf, and then I'll know
No.
for sure it's Liv. But
No,
she
no.
didn't.
No,
So-
no.
Yeah.
so-
Okay.
It's Mike and
It's all
Johnny.
good.
It's Mike
Where?
and Johnny.
I think it's Mike.
You text a full moon emoji to me, and we'll see how that plays out. You're so sure? Well, you put your money where your mouth is.
Well, it's not me. I'm
Why isn't it
Andy's react. I'm just saying from my
Okay.
view. All right, it's not me.
Okay.
Andy's reaction seemed genuine. I could see him being like, "All right."
Oh, I
where's this
believe Andy.
going?"
Not me.
Well, it's definitely.
Well, no, Andy and Liv. I believe the two.
well,
of you.
Johnny, if it's if it could be me, we are at odds with each other in terms of who we think is the other werewolf. So, but we will both.
But that
be in
leaves
agreement it's
Mike then.
So we all have to
Or-
kill Mike.
What? How does that work?
Well, Andy believes Liv. I believe the two of them. Therefore, in my opinion,
I
it's
believe
Mike
the two of them also.
or it's Mike and Johnny
Or
from
the
my
chess
perspective.
Okay.
So we're basing
And
this
so-
entirely on Ellen thinks that Andy's.
Well, the thing is,
reaction was
it's me
genuine.
versus Johnny. We're pointing at each other, but the only other person that it could be as the second werewolf is you.
I accuse Mike.
How did it become you versus Johnny?
Because Ellen started talking before you
Because
did.
I started talking,
Right,
and
okay,
then
well,
Johnny
that's how it
was
works,
like,
I mean,
Why?
I know I'm going to die tonight.
Well, it's me
but it
versus
is what it
Johnny,
is.
because Johnny's not going to pick on you because he's also a werewolf. So
I think it's Andy and Liv. I think that it's the seer. I think the seer was killed. I think it was probably Maddie, and then Liv and Andy are basically protecting each other. And if you kill me, you're even numbers, and the game is over.
Okay.
I wasn't sure about Mike until he started trying to.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
What were the
Liv
werewolves saying
has made the accusation. Let's see who goes through it.
I did it.
Hands up if you think Mike.
You
should
did
be-
it. You admitted to being a werewolf. My God, Liv.
Hands up if you want to burn Mike. Okay. Wow. That's
Yeah,
a
that
clean
goes.
across the board. Johnny, Liv, Andy, and Ellen have all voted to kill Mike. And that's exactly what you do. Just when you thought this day couldn't get any bloodier, you drag Mike kicking and screaming into the town square, and you burn him at the pyre.
Unbelievable.
And I have
Now
to
this
say that when you burn him, a horrible transformation takes
I was
place.
so worried. I was so
Oh, that could have gone badly wrong.
Villagers, you're still in this thing, but only just.
Johnny.
What?
What do you want? Johnny.
What do you
It's
want?
Johnny. Telling the others, vote for Johnny. I accuse Johnny.
But you can't, not in this
one
round.
burning.
We're all entirely too sleepy. We need to burn another one.
Go to
Going to
bed.
have to go to bed.
You're all tuckered out. To all tuckered out from burning Mike to possibly counting as burning someone else. Okay.
Well, it's been lovely knowing all of you. I'm
Goodbye, everyone.
murdered. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Right.
Mute. Eyes closed. Werewolf, open your eyes. Werewolf, close your eyes. Sia, open your eyes. Sia, close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes. And unmute. When you all went to bed last night, none of you knew if you would be opening your eyes again.
Particularly not Liv, I imagine.
I realised when I went to bed, I was like, oh, I thought I was going to die, but...
Liv is
That's
so
impossible, being a werewolf. I must kill, thought Ellen. It's
Liv
coming
is
down to a deciding vote for Andy again, isn't it? Because I'm going to
most
accuse Ellen of throwing Mike onto the pyre. Ellen's going to accuse me of throwing Mike onto the pyre. Liv's dead, so
But
we don't have a seer.
no,
so-
but we wanted to throw Mike onto the pyre because he was a werewolf.
Yeah, but as in like, I'm going to accuse Ellen of being a werewolf and sacrificing Mike to stay alive. Ellen's going to accuse me of doing the same.
Okay,
So
but
it just comes down to what Andy reckons.
I said, okay, Johnny, so I believed Liv and Andy, which is
Yeah.
provenly, like, Liv is obviously was the seer.
I believed the same thing, yeah.
And then you accused me, and I was like, well, the thing is, if we
I
both
didn't
think...
accuse you.
Well, like, you were like, I said
We
something.
narrowed it down to
Well,
it's the three of us. I know I'm not a werewolf.
I said, well,
and
my...
so I said
in
I
my-
suspected you. You said you suspected me. So the only thing for us to do was to go after Mike. Right. We're both singing from the same song sheet here.
I said it was from my view, I'm innocent, and it's going to be you or Mike. And you
But
were
from
like,
my
oh, I
view, the
think it's
Jedi
you.
are evil. Well, yeah, because from my view, I'm innocent and you're a werewolf.
Bit of
So
a
again-
leap. Please don't take my words out of context. And so you,
Don't-
so I said
don't
to
try
you,
it.
I
Don't try
forced,
the leap, Helen.
I forced your hand because I was like, well, we're both accusing each other, so we're not the werewolves because we obviously think that we're.
Yeah, we're both
Each other.
saying the same thing. We're just.
And so I was like, well,
name-swapping.
let's just
I
kill
forced
Mike
your
because we
hand.
definitely
yeah, we
know
killed
it's.
Mike. Yeah,
No, I proposed it.
I'm already married.
Yeah, well, I'm not in this painfully singled out.
Oh no, that's right.
Holds
yeah,
up,
no.
holds up picture of Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
She's
No,
single
it's-
now.
Ooh.
Snuck
Oh,
over
that's
to the
where
wall
Ian got
and
the
was like,
crossbow.
ring emoji, prayer emoji, question mark. But this is what I'm saying, is that from my perspective, you're a werewolf, and therefore we should kill you. From your perspective, I'm a werewolf, and therefore we should kill me. So it's just going to come down to a deciding vote for Andy again. This is where we are. That's what I've been trying to say.
Well, I'm just saying the last time. Well, I shouldn't say because it was the last. It was a different round completely with a different hand. But I have been in this situation before, and if I die again right at the end, I'll be kind of mad.
I'll be quite mad as well if I die right at the end, because I don't want to die.
I feel like in the last round, Ellen was very quick to believe that Liv and I were telling the truth. She was trying to bring other people round to that way of thinking. Whereas I don't think you were as keen on that, Johnny.
I just went second.
Yeah, but also I don't feel like... I don't know, I feel like...
I cannot remember the actual order. All I know was thinking in my head, well, it's Mike and Johnny then.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot remember the order in which things were said. Sorry, carry on, Andy.
I just... Yeah, stop interrupting me, Ellen. I'm burning you. No. I think Ellen wouldn't have been so behind... Like, you saw what Mike did, which was to try and say, well, Andy and Liv are the werewolves and they're working in cahoots, which is the sort of werewolf reaction to it. I don't think Ellen would have been like, I think Andy and Liv are telling the truth. So I'm leaning towards Johnny, unless you have any extenuating circumstances.
No, I
Any extra evidence?
also believe the two of you believed that it was Ellen and Mike. It's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. So, don't know.
All right, so Ellen, you're accusing Johnny. Johnny, you're accusing Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, I think you have the deciding vote. Ellen or Johnny, who's getting burned?
My gut says Johnny.
And it is Johnny who you drag to the pyre. It is Johnny who goes up in flames. Smoke starts pouring out of Johnny's eye sockets. And
I scream, fire emoji, wolf emoji.
Oh,
Nice.
For 'twas Johnny, they were indeed the werewolf. Well done,
Sorry,
villagers.
that
well
was,
done pulling that
again,
one back
dirty of
from
me.
a
I was like,
shaky
"Let me
beginning.
speak, Mr. Wolf.
That was great.
man.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was good.
Yeah. Despite Ian's best efforts, we.
It was such a gift. I loved it.
that was brilliant. Sorry, Ian, that you barely got to.
Yes, you
barely got to play.
I managed to mess it up for everyone in revenge.
Oh, I loved
That
it.
was so funny.
Very good.
So
Good.
good. Well done, all of you, for playing such great rounds of Werewolf. Well done. You were all terrific werewolves, terrific villagers. Good job.
And a
Good
great
job.
boyfriend.
And and in the
good
end,
boyfriend.
a very devoted boyfriend to a werewolf.
Aloy.
Aloy.
Aloy the werewolf.
To a JPEG of Aloy. I'm a little confused as to the fiction. Thanks for watching, everyone. Definitely, if you like this and you haven't already, go and find Johnny over at youtube.com/Johnny Chiodini. There are links to all these in the description. Go find Maddie and Liv over at Dicebreaker, and go find Ian at Eurogamer. And thanks everyone for joining this Hallowstream werewolf event. All right, let's all do a big howl. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Zoom just asked me if I'm playing music.
Yeah, it's doing the same for me.
Guess what? Dicebreaker is releasing a brand new 5th edition D&D show called Storybreakers.
Storybreakers features the entirety of the Dicebreaker team playing in an ongoing adventure where we're journalists in a world we would describe as Hot Fuzz meets the IT crowd, meets science fantasy, but with all the same rules as your favorite D&D actual play show.
You can check out the trailer right now on youtube.com/Dicebreaker, but you can also just tune in on the 4th of November at 6 p.m. GMT and every Friday after that for this ongoing D&D series.
We hope to see you there.